Yo, won't have no name for this shit, man. I guess we're gonna name this shit later.
Yeah,
That could be the name for right now. We're gonna name this shit later.
Yeah, we're gonna name it later. He always got some. He find a little statement, and then he addressed the statement. Speaking of a name, bro, this about your fourth podcast, bro. What like we tired of this shit. Like fuck that. Like I'm tired of seeing you in different surroundings with different people. It's you the same, everybody else different, new cast members. What's going on, bro?
I mean, it might be like my 10th one at this point.
10th.
So I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like, to be honest, bro, the one thing that's consistent with all of it is me.
No, that's a fact.
Right. Definitely. So you know, me and my girl started this shit out. Well, actually, I started before her. We couldn't get the shit how I liked it. Me and my girl, quarantine hit. Yo, let's do a podcast. You feel me? Gemini, Scorpio.
Fuck shit went crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Shit went crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to the Gemini Scorpio podcast.
Yeah, me and my girl had, it's a real relationship. So yeah, it is what the niggas know.
Yeah.
We went through some shit. I wanted to keep it going. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to bring my homies on. We're going to keep it at the Gemini Scorpio podcast. Then, we got through our shit as we are still good right now.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to working. You feel me?
I've been watching y'all fight, man. I've been seeing the fight.
Fighting for this shit. Yeah. So, and then I'm like, yo, it's only right. I did my shit with the guys. Do your shit with the girls. So because I had already did it with the guys, it's like I don't want to leave them niggas in the dirt. Like, you feel me? Leave them behind or whatever like that. So like we created our own. Bet y'all might not like this podcast. My guy Stars, mad opportunities and shit like that. He moves to LA.
Yeah.
So that fucks up. We can't just record whenever.
Yeah. Damn, I know. So basically it seemed like you've been just running into little roadblocks and you just been kind of finding your way around.
Trying to finesse, man.
But it's good because it's like inconsistently consistent. Cause it's like we know Hill gonna be doing some shit. We don't know what the nigga gonna be doing, but whether he doing the no ghostwriter shit, or the nigga hosting your party, or he doing a podcast, we know that we're gonna see you around.
Nah, it's gonna be something, man. And, I definitely appreciate the niggas that is rocking with me because I know how it can be. You feel me? Like I seen niggas in my DMs like, yo, where my podcast? Like literally, like not where your podcast, like where my podcast talking about themselves, right?
Yeah.
And it's like. At one point, it's like, nigga, what?
Right,
but you gotta appreciate shit like that. It's like, damn, like niggas are so invested into this that they think it's theirs.
No, that's a fact, bro. You gotta think you be a part of people's morning routine. Like, like this is my first time jumping in a podcast space. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'ma be real. Like, I barely even watch them, right? But I know so many dedicated viewers that's like people that's dropping once a week or the people that's dropping once a day. And there's people tuned in.
Yeah.
And they know when it's coming and they got it on their commute or in their headphones or on their TV.
Nah, 100%,
like, that shit
bro.
big, bro. You just never know how many these messages, how they helping people and like what you doing for their life. So like the fact that you committed and they committed to you was like a double-edged accountability sword.
Yeah.
And like they holding you accountable to get that shit out. But now you can pay it back forward. Like, all right, now go watch that shit. Cause you just was on my, you know what I mean, about getting it out.
I was the same way, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started podcast, I didn't watch it. And that's why I honestly don't ask my friends. I don't ask my peers. Nobody support my podcast because it's such a special niche.
No, that's a fact.
And if it's like, yo, if you don't like it, I'm not about to be mad at you.
No,
like, it ain't like I'm selling a shirt. You feel me? Like,
so speaking on that, right? Like, it's like when we think about this, let's talk about friends and support, right?
Yeah.
We all got friends that do creative shit. They entrepreneurs. They got some shit they trying to do.
Right.
Why do you feel like it's taking so personal when somebody feel like they lacking that support from somebody that might be sitting next to them? Like your girl not watching your podcast.
Bro, come on, man. You know that, man. Like, I think Lauryn Hill said it. We creative. We sensitive about our shit. You feel me?
Yeah, she did say that.
So it's like anything that you put your heart into, your soul, your blood, your sweat, your tears. It's like I want niggas to support it. And if the outside is not gonna support it, damn, I want my friends to support it.
I feel that, but you don't think that's a bit like I feel like people use that shit as manipulation.
Yeah.
I feel like they manipulate you into feeling like you a bad friend. Cause like for instance, right? Say if you got a burger shop and I'm vegan,
right?
I ain't coming to your fucking burger shop.
Nah, right.
Am I a bad friend?
Nah, you're not a bad friend. It's just I think it comes with time, bro. So like I've been in this creative space for a minute. I might have just gotten podcasts a couple years ago, but I've been in the creative space for a minute. So I had to learn that, I gotta create some shit for my mans to like. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't like it, I can't take it personal.
Nah, that's
what I'm saying?
That's the key. You can't take it personal.
I just feel like, but it comes with time, bro. Because if you just creating some shit, you just getting started, it's like, why niggas won't repost me? That's the least y'all can do. But bro, you gotta understand niggas got their own lives.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even your friends, my nigga, like, and they got shit that they into.
That's
like my one of my line brothers got this vlog that he do with trucks. I don't watch this shit because I'm not into trucks, but when I saw it, I was able to acknowledge that, yo, this is a dope ass idea because I know it's a small niche of people that's into trucks and that's going to build your shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
The trucking industry is growing. You know what I mean?
Yo, you could bring it around here for real. Like
the trucking industry is growing. But just so I even like, you know, clarify what I mean, because like, you know, I've been in the creative space. Did a lot. You know what I mean? Been involved in a lot of different ventures. You know what I mean? From music to film to just management to everything, and like to selling clothes. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Always have been. Always probably will be. Right. Now I own businesses, but before I was at the ground level. So I'm selling T-shirts out the trunk, shit like that. You know what I mean? Out to me selling my book out my trunk. You know what I mean? It's like I never really expected people to support me because, and I feel like expectation is the bear of letdown. We all know that. So I just be grateful for the people, and I want somebody to fuck with my shit that really fuck with it. Like I don't want somebody doing it just because it's me. That's cool, right? But it's like, how this platform going to grow if all of our viewers are just people that's watching it just for us? They not sharing the shit to actually put somebody on game. They doing it to not be looked at like a bad friend. So I feel like when us as creators, we are sensitive about our shit, but I take a genuine view over some shit that just coming on like you're not even attentive to what I'm saying because it's not sparking your interest. You watching a whole trucking webinar. You don't even give a fuck about it, but you want to support your homie. I support you by letting people know who give a fuck about the shit. I hear somebody talk about trucking. Yo, my man got a trucking drone. Yo, you should check. I'm sending all the traffic. That's how I can support you. But why it matter if it's why do I gotta sit there and watch or listen to your song if I don't like the music you make?
I think honestly, I feel like it starts with us as creatives, right? Right. I gotta be intentional in creating some shit that's gonna feed my audience. One, I gotta know who my audience is, right? And two, I gotta be intentional of creating something that's just dope, right? Because if it's not interesting, then who the fuck want to watch it from the jump? You feel me? So I think it starts with us, and then it goes to our audience and our peers and things.
And I think that's where we need to start the conversation, because it's like, if you're creative and you're watching this, you know what I mean? I want you to understand, like, you can create the audience you want. You in control of that, and people gonna fuck with your shit based on two things: how much they fuck with you. Now, just because they don't fuck with you don't mean they don't fuck with you. But if they fuck with you, it gives you a higher chance of them fucking with your shit, and then how good it is. So if you look at, like, first of all, the people that surround you don't have to be your supporters, your fan base, or your customers. Start thinking outside the box. First of all, it's a plus. Like, the first thing I do is go outside the circle. Now, how can I tap into the world? And then pay it back forward when I know, all right, I got 100 homies around me that's gonna watch my shit. Cool, I can pencil them in, but I'm not knocking on their door, beating it to them, blowing their inbox up. Now, you know what I mean? Because I feel like now I'm not even thinking broad about my work. It's like I'm only doing it to target them. Y'all got to figure, like what Hill said, figure out your audience and target them on a broad perspective. You creative, you want more people to see your shit. Start from the outside in, and then when the inside work its way out, that's when your shit gonna blow up. Make them a believer.
Let's talk about the creativeness, right? You know, I for everybody that don't know, I literally just moved to Atlanta. I moved Friday, so it's like my fourth, maybe fifth day, whatever.
Yeah, you new out here.
I'm new out this motherfucker. You just moved out to Atlanta.
I'm a couple months.
Niggas from Philly, I'm from Baltimore. That's another name we could do. Philly, Baltimore, whatever. Philly meets Baltimore.
I was thinking some shit, like, I really was thinking about some shit like that. But no, I want you to continue your sentence, but I was just gonna say
what made you just jump and say, fuck it, I'm going today?
Bro, this was some shit I wanted to do since 2014. Like I told you, I used to do music. I started doing music in 2012, right? And I felt like I always felt like I was kind of hitting my pinnacle in my market. So, and I always heard it was the land of opportunity, right? And I just knew that I wanted to come out here.
They say, right?
Yeah, and this is all the way back then. So I knew I always wanted to come out here. And every year I found a reason not to come. Like, you could really talk yourself out of some shit. Like,
facts.
Every year I found a way not to come. It was like all the stars could be aligned. I'm like, damn, boy, what about my kids or whatever? What about my friends? And then, like, I had a little shit going on back then in the city. I'm like, I don't want to leave my friends to deal with some shit that we got going on. So it was always something that was happening. Or one of my homies might go to jail. Damn, I want to be there for them until they come home. So every year I prioritize something over my personal desire to come to the A. But in 2020, I had reached the point where I started to analyze my own life. And I'm like, why am I staying here? Like, I can't make no more excuses. My friends, we all grown now. We living our own lives. Like, we ain't into the same shit we was into 8 years ago. My kids is older. They could be more understanding, but they still young enough to where, though, it ain't going to affect them tremendously to where, but it's at the same time, it's like, all right, that's not my primary reason for staying. And I'm thinking long term. If I want them to have a better future, I got to make a decision now, and that's going to better that. So I ran out of excuses. And I was like, all right, 2020, I came down here like 5 or 6 times, just looking at spots, just feeling the air, feeling the atmosphere. And I said, you know what? At worst case, I end up back where I'm from on a foundation that I already built. It's going to be there. So you tell me, what was your reason and what you like? I remember you coming out here when I first came down here, and I'm like, I know everybody calling him a bullshitter. Niggas like, man, he'll not come in, and I just had faith in you. I was the only one that had faith in you. I'm like, yo, I feel like he gonna come. I just don't want you to come for while you was coming. The space you was in at the time, I said it don't make sense to come then.
Right.
But now when we talk, you tell me the space you in, I see it. Yeah. It makes sense for
it's
why
a different
you here.
space. Matter of fact, yo, my bad. What's your man name?
Dev.
Dev. First of all, I just want to say shout out to my nigga Dev. This nigga really don't have no experience with this shit, but this nigga is holding it the fuck down. I keep saying he keep walking past the light, he keep ducking. I be like, yo, make sure you duck, and this nigga duck every single time.
And he getting BTS.
I just want to shout this nigga out. Hey yo, but look, and we candid with this. I keep like moving back and shit. So I just need you to just make sure, you might have to tap that because I might move in and out the jiffy. You feel me? But yeah, shout out to Dev. Shout out to niggas that's really doing it on their own, bro.
Exactly.
But to be honest, I came down here because, like you said, Black Hollywood. I feel like there's a lot of people down here, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people of substance that's doing shit just like I'm doing. You know, I've been doing this for a minute. I feel like my quality is really good. I feel like the only thing I am missing is being in the rooms with the niggas that's doing it like me.
That's doing it how you doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get better. You feel me? Like you can't be around a bunch of niggas that look up to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I need to be in a space where niggas is doing better than me.
So you could take it to that next level.
Exactly. So like you said, at the time, me and my girl was beefing or whatever, and it's like, man, I need to just dip.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come down here for that. Now me and my girl doing good, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of like what you said, like, I ran out of excuses. Yeah. It's crazy because I never even said it like that, but I did. My lease was up. Me and my girl had already started living separate for a minute or whatever. So I'm like, bro, I don't have no excuses. It's the perfect time. So I moved and I'm like, yo, I can do this. I can jumpstart my career and put us all in a better position.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So
sacrifice now for later.
Exactly. And that's what I'm planning to do. I'm trying to get like a spot and shit so my family can come down here. That's always first for me, you feel me? But I think, and because I'm in the space of interviews and things like that, in the A, you fuck around could walk and see a fucking C-list celebrity.
Yo,
you know
what I'm saying? Like,
day,
bro.
It could be a D-list celebrity.
You seen that post and they said, stop saying, do you know who I am in Atlanta, man? We all famous.
Facts.
We all celebrities. Because we might be like, I don't know, like in our city, of course our status is higher. Yeah. But like coming out here.
There's a lot of us here.
A lot of us
and that's
is here, bro.
That's one of the main reasons I moved here, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I love the baseline of the energy down here. Like it's just different. It's a little bit more inviting. Like, you know, it's still, every city got their shit. Like, this ain't the fantasy land that people portrayed it to be from a standpoint of like, you know, you gonna just go down there.
Yeah, anybody just pop out, yo, that's,
and you just go. Nah. But if you a hustler, this the place you need to be. Because you're gonna be around like-minded individuals and they not hating on you. Like, that's a big thing. Like, your success ain't, you know, making somebody else feel smaller. And if it is, it just feel different.
Yeah, that's just that.
It ain't personal. It's like, I don't know you. Like,
but
you know
what I will say is, I'm not even gonna lie. So my idea before I got down here and after I got down here is way different now.
So explain to me your before, because I want to see if it match mine.
Before, I'm like, yo, you feel me? I get down there, I fuck around, can interview this person, interview that person. I get down here, I'm like, fuck all y'all. Not even fuck all y'all.
Break that down.
I'm like, yo, you know I'm from Baltimore, you from Philly, you get it. We like cousins for real. Like cousins, that could be another name.
That's all right,
but like, no, we like cousins for real. So like, I really want to show niggas that my shit is still good. No matter where I'm at. So I want you to come to me. Yeah, I'm gonna still reach out. I'm putting in the work. Don't get it fucked up. Yeah. But I ain't coming down here solely to run into, I don't know, a celebrity. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you. I understand that, and I feel like I hate drinking soda, man. This shit keep making me feel like I got like fucking congestion in my chest. But basically, what I'm saying is just like that don't got to be the first line mindset. But the fact of the matter is, the resources that's available, like, bro, you just took me to a party at Ross crib. Shout out to you for that too. That was that was hard. You wouldn't have been able to do that out of Baltimore because Ross don't live in Baltimore.
Right. Yeah.
So you did what you were supposed to do to get there. Can't nobody take that away from you. But being able to interview a nigga like Ross, it show everything you did to get here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's like one of them things.
No, don't get it fucked up. If I get a chance to interview Ross, I'm gonna interview him. It's just I'm not coming down here looking to see somebody in the mall get an interview.
Oh yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't fishing.
Right. I'm coming down here. I'm gonna work my ass off and I'm gonna show you like, yo, if I run into you, hey, what up? I'm Jay. Now I'm here though. Yeah. So now I can get it if it's available. Yeah. Being in Baltimore, niggas
gotta do that. It's so far and few. It's so scarce. Even in Philly, like you said, like we like the same, one in the same, just two different cities. It's like it's so scarce with the amount of people that come through there. When they come, it almost amplify your celebrity.
And it's like, it's kind of like, I feel like Philly, I guess, I don't know, the closest state that's popping and maybe New York, maybe.
No, Philly is the closest city that's popping, and we in the state of Pennsylvania, but New York is a popular place that got a bigger market than us.
So for us, it's DC, right? So like, what I was saying is, celebrities only going to stop past Baltimore because they about to get a bag in DC.
No, that's
so if I'm trying to get an interview or nothing, it's like, bro, I'm only here for a day. I'm going to DC.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even if I was in DC, it'd be a better chance. But Baltimore is like, celebrities, like, they scared. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like kind of similar to Philly.
The beauty in Philly, though, is what we bring celebrities through. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's one of the things where, like, because I feel like.
What celebrity saying, yo, I'm coming to Philly, though?
You said, what celebrity said? Yo, bro, they bring everybody through.
For what, though?
For clubs, cause like our party promoters be on that shit. Like they heavy with the booking.
Nah,
we got this shit called dope shows. They do concerts, like, you know what I mean? Shout out to them. They bring everybody to the city, bro. Like, the city, we got a hub, bro.
We bring out niggas in the city too, but I'd be lying to say it's like DC or like I'm not even lying.
But I feel like no celebrity, celebrity might live in New York. Like when I was fucking with the music real heavy in 2018, 2019, we was doing a lot of label runs with my artists. And like we were just running, we seen Yo Gotti walking through Rock Nation one time, or we ain't got no Rock Nation in Philly, so it ain't just gonna be some court like in Atlanta. Like, bro, you go to a fucking lounge, nigga just chilling.
Yeah, you fuck around, see Gunna pull up to Copper Cove, like, what
no,
up,
that's
dog?
a fact. Like, it ain't even a fuck around. There's like a 75% chance you gonna see that nigga in there.
But still, I'm not about to be like, yo, let me get an interview right there.
Yeah, because it ain't first of all, in Atlanta, that ain't the energy. Like, the energy ain't pressed.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're saying. I feel like that's what you're saying. Like, you ain't about to be pressed because you don't gotta be. It's like, you just feel like you're gonna see
somebody. But if we have
again.
a conversation, I'm gonna ask.
I'm gonna chop it.
Like, if it's a genuine, like, if I don't know, if we so happen to be talking, I'm gonna definitely be like, yo, fuck with me. So I don't want niggas to get it fucked up. Like, don't ever get it fucked up. I'm definitely shooting my shot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm not about to just walk up to a nigga while
I get it. You ain't trying to be pressed. Like, and when we back home, because it's far and few, you like, damn, somebody in the city, who could plug me in, who could get this interview, because I might not get this chance again.
Facts.
But when you feel like you're going to see somebody at Copper Cove or Hyde or one of these lounges out here, you like, I'm going to tap into you when the time is right. I'm not running through your security. I'm not fucking bumping past somebody to get to you. You feel what I'm saying? When we see each other and the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to put it on the table. Listen, this is what I got going on. But you wanted to come off in a respectful way. Like, standpoint where they respecting you too.
Facts.
Like, you ain't just looking at you like any nigga. You like, nah, like I'm Jay Hill. Like,
yeah.
I got a platform. Like,
I'm not the
same way.
Hey, Dev.
Wolf. Like,
yo, check, see where we at with the time. But nah, that's a fact, bro. I feel like Atlanta is definitely landing opportunities, and we about to do that.
That's what I feel like. And then us even connecting, like, we don't. That's when I'm saying off camera, like, giving ourselves credit for like the work we put in our city. Like, my city, they're gonna be new to you. Your city gonna be new to me.
Facts.
And even if they seen little glimpses of maybe this shit gonna tap them into like this big, bro. Because we got two small, powerful ass markets that we tapping into, and we two motherfuckers that put a lot of people in the city on, gave people opportunities, did a lot of ground level work, and now we in the A, and we at the ground level trying to catapult ourselves. So the city watching, bro. We got the whole city is watching from Philly to Baltimore.
Since they watching, man, let's have some fun, man. Let's dive into this conversation.
Let's get it.
All right. We was talking the other day, right? Niggas know I got a girl. This nigga says, yo, I feel like being faithful should be easy. And if it's not, you should do what you want to do. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not what you said.
He not saying verbatim what I said, but you along the context of what I said, yes. So go ahead, continue, because I ain't gonna
say what you said then.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know verbatim what I said, but I just know that you're in context. You're in line with what I said. I want to see what way you're trying to construct this, but go ahead. I want to hear it.
I mean, it ain't really too far to go. I'm just saying, like, you crazy as shit. If you
nah, bro. So listen to what I'm saying in layman's terms. If I'm in love with my woman, then I don't have a desire to fuck with other women, right?
Wait, why not?
All right, so I'm not talking about...
What's a desire? What do you call a desire?
I'm talking about the desire to fuck another. I'm not talking about temptation, thoughts, human shit.
Okay.
I'm talking about the desire where it's like, every time I see this bitch at the gym, excuse my language, but I do say the word bitch a lot, and I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, we in the comfort of our own...
But I'm still growing as a man.
And if you judging, fuck y'all. If they can't... I know what the fuck was going on.
That's personal. It ain't even about the audience. It's me personally. I got daughters and shit, but I'm still going to say the word bitch, but I'm just putting that disclaimer.
No, I respect that. I respect that. I can't be mad at that.
But if I see a chick at the gym multiple times, and every time I see her, I'm just fighting it. I want to fuck her. Like, I want to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody out here going to be watching, oh no, that's the part of it. You're supposed to be faithful. This, we're in this test. And I feel like if it's to a point where it's bothering me that bad, like say some people think about other people while they having sex with their partner, I feel like you might as well go. I'll tell a girl the same thing. You might as well go, fuck that nigga, get it over with. See, I don't want you having these desires. I want to go ahead.
Yeah, nah, you're right. I feel like it ain't start like that. You ain't say all that.
No, we never went, bro. This nigga hit the lid like, and this my man. I let him go. He said he be making sense. He said, nah, bro. Like, niggas gotta be faithful, bro. Like, nah, like that's some bullshit. So now I want to hear how it's some bullshit. No, so I never actually explained it.
Nah, because I thought you feel me. I thought you were saying like if you do have the temptation, right? And you feel like you want to have sex, you should do it. That's what I thought at first.
Oh no, not on the smallest, because discipline has to come in.
Exactly. I feel like anything that's worth having is going to be hard to do, right? Anything that
just went through the gear.
Exactly, right. I feel like discipline is the highest form, or one of the highest forms of loyalty and dedication, if that makes sense. Dedication. So I feel like discipline is one of the highest forms of dedication. So if you want to be dedicated to anything, you got to be disciplined to do it. Right. So if I'm in a relationship and I'm going to the club and I'm getting drunk and I might see some girls that's fine and I want to have sex with them, it's like, nah, I got to be disciplined in my relationship.
Fact.
Right. And I'm not, and let's not get it fucked up. Like niggas make mistakes and not just because we men, but people make mistakes because we're human. Right. I'm not saying making a mistake, you the worst person in the world or whatever I'm saying is. All I'm saying is you got to be disciplined to do the right thing. That's what that's who you are as a character.
100%. Question to that. Do you think every time somebody cheat, do you think they feel like it's a mistake every time? Because we always just equate it to a mistake. Like, why is it a mistake?
All I can say is, bro, what's the definition of insanity? You get what I'm saying? Like
doing the same shit and expecting to get different
result. Right. So, first of all, let's pause, man. First of all, some mistakes is too costly to make.
100%.
And just from experience, niggas know. I spoke about it before. To be honest, bro, what you gonna go through, going through infidelity in your relationship, is not even worth the pussy that you had.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I swear to God, bro.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Like, to get that trust back, to get that, fuck the trust. Fuck the trust. I might sound crazy. I don't give a fuck. To get the respect back, that right there, I think, you know how they ask the question, was you have trust? I mean, respect or like loyal, whatever. To get the respect back in your relationship is so hard, especially coming from a woman. Because when your woman don't look at you how she used to look at you no more, oh my fucking God.
All right, so I got two things that I want to tap into. For one, when I say it's cheating a mistake, I'm not limited to just male action.
Of course not.
So it's like one of the things.
Both. We human.
Yeah, it's both, right?
But to stay in the conversation, is it a mistake? It depends who the person is, honestly. Again, because like it very much can be a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are human.
So but that's what I'm trying to explain. Like, I feel like, why is it a mistake? Like, what makes it a mistake? Like, it could be some fucked up shit to do, and you could even feel sorry.
It's not a mistake. You're right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is it a mistake, though?
I'm thinking about it. It's not a mistake. It's a misuse of actions. If that
I take
sense.
I take that.
And just because it's a misuse of actions don't mean it's a mistake.
No,
because you did exactly what you wanted to do in that moment.
Exactly.
So no, it's not. Yeah. Let me take that back.
That's why I'm asking.
Cheating is not a mistake. That might be the title of this. Cheating is definitely not a mistake.
It's not a mistake, but it could be a
misuse of actions,
and it could be something that you are regretful. It could be a regret.
Yeah.
I often see cheating be more of a regret than a mistake.
Right.
And every time you do some shit you regret, you can't call it a mistake.
Yeah.
Like, a mistake is stepping on your sneaker.
Absolutely.
Like,
accidentally knocking the soda over.
Yeah. That's a mistake. Cause like I didn't mean to do this shit.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
So the mistake is, the actual mistake is hurting somebody that you love.
I take that. I can accept the mistake being through the intent of, damn, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the mistake.
Like, it was never in my intent to hurt you, but the act of cheating was never
not a mistake.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. So for y'all that's out there, because people often say that really is a regret more times than not. But you didn't make a mistake. You did what you wanted to do. You just wasn't aware of what your actions was going to do to the person that you were saying that you love.
He's talking some shit. So, but you did tell me, you said my next relationship, if I want to have sex with somebody else, I'm gonna do that. You said that shit.
Yes, listen.
Doing that
no,
shit.
I said that from the point I'm in. I'm gonna break it down because we didn't have a chance to talk about it. I've been cheated on before, right?
Right.
Before I got cheated on, And me being, I got in my first relationship at 18, or whatever the case may be. I came into it thinking that just before I understood that respect was subjective. Everything was subjective in a sense from a perspective standpoint. So I used to feel like if I felt like something went against how I felt and it was disrespectful, I would try to I call it preventative maintenance in a sense where it's like, I'm not comfortable with my girl doing this if I feel like it'll end up in me being hurt. Right. So like even if I never expressed it, like I never really told her she can't do shit, but I know in my heart how I would feel. And it might come out in other actions or other ways or energy or whatever the case may be. Long story short, once I got cheated on, it had hit me in that moment that I can't control the actions of somebody else. Right. So when I said that, if I was saying at that highest form of desire, in which we just was talking about a few minutes ago, if I felt that highest form, I'm gonna just do it because at that point is what I want to do. Every time somebody cheat, it's not to spite somebody. I feel like we as humans, we got it in our mind that, you know, it's one of them things where when somebody do something, it's with the intent to hurt us. And sometimes it might be the intent to be happy. Like somebody might really think they got somebody better than you and they might want to explore it. And yes, oh, you can leave me alone. You can do this. Everybody not rationally making those decisions. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not justifying, I'm just breaking it down so we can understand what the fuck going on. In the event that my level of desire hits that point and I want to execute that, I'm doing it because it's my choice to make. I have to stand on it if I lose respect. Stand on it if I fuck my relationship. See, people do this shit and don't want to stand on it.
Right.
I'm going to stand on it because I knew it was wrong going into it. Now, I'm not looking to cheat on my next girlfriend. I haven't cheated since my first relationship, just for the record. I don't cheat. And but I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like if I wanted to do something, I wouldn't do it because I felt like if a girl wanted to do something, she's going to do it because it showed. I've cheated with a lot of women that had men. And I'm not proud of that. Yeah. But in that moment, they was doing what the fuck they wanted to do.
So I talk about PTSD all the time. You don't think that gave you PTSD or you just don't give a fuck?
What, being cheated on?
Nah.
Oh, fucking with other niggas' chicks. No, because I told myself that, and I'm going to tell you why. I know a lot of my homies got that. A lot of men got that, right? But for me, I just feel like now that I understand, I got a better level of understanding. I just feel like you never know why people come to their decisions. But it ain't never about me.
Right.
So I don't look at a girl and be like, damn, man, my ego don't move like that no more. Where it's like, I'm not afraid to be cheated on. I'm not afraid for a nigga can't have, that's the whole nigga got one up on you thing. Like that's when you still moving out of a one up standpoint with that mindset. Like I don't want a nigga to have one up on me. Then you move in fear. Like, damn, I don't want this shit to happen to me. I don't have that mindset. I feel like, let me just
keep going.
A man can't get one up on me unless I give it to him.
Right.
If a girl give him her pussy, that's for them two to work out.
Right.
I might feel a certain type of way, but at the end of the day, I'm not inserting myself into the middle of that because that was their decisions to make. So
no, I feel you and I respect your level of confidence and ego and pride and all that other shit. But I feel like when you're in love with a chick, you don't want your chick to cheat on you.
I didn't say I wanted to, but I feel like that is out of my control. Yeah, I had these real ass.
There's a lot of shit that's out of our control that we don't want to happen. That's hurtful.
So this is why I say you allowed to feel a certain type of way.
Yeah,
we gotta feel, but that don't mean you allowed to act a certain type of way.
Of course. So what I was gonna say is I feel like I definitely do have PTSD from that because that's like one of my worst nightmares now. Like
why?
Bro, do you understand what we did as niggas?
I do.
Picture this. Let's paint this picture real quick. I'm clapping a chick, not now, but back in the day. I'm clapping a chick. Bang, 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 bang. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
We got up to his sound package.
Hold up. Hello? Yeah, what you doing, shorty? Nothing, just chilling. I continue to clap it. I'm going to call you back.
Right. So.
We was in this situation. Yeah, hold up. No. Hold up, nigga. We was in this situation. Do you understand?
So where is the feeling like, okay, boom, same scenario, you the nigga calling. Who put her in that bed?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck who put it. What are you fucking nigga? I don't want to be in that position. Fuck who put it in the bed.
Can you control it though?
I can control it, but listen, I feel like what you're saying makes sense. Mr. Psychology man. I get it. What you're saying makes perfect sense. But I ain't trying none of that shit. I don't think no man want to even picture his nigga getting clapped. His bitch, pause. Hey, yo. No man want to picture his bitch getting clapped by another nigga.
No, bro, that shit hurtful. That shit hurtful, bro.
Right? So you talk about something, yeah, I mean, I can't control it. Man,
but listen, I feel like niggas like you, in a sense, with that mindset, I feel like that I call it preventative maintenance. And the reason y'all arrive at that because y'all be scared to leave them chicks alone. I will leave a chick alone. I got real life standards, not expectational standards.
Bro, I'm in your close friends, bro. I see what you doing.
What I do? Tell you, go ahead. What you want to reveal? What?
Man, you doing? You feel me? Like you having fun, bro. All I'm saying is, you being a real gentleman, right?
Yeah, I'm being a
All
gentleman.
I'm saying is, bro.
I'm doing that because I want to, though.
I know, but if you got a chick,
listen, the chick that I'm doing that for, right? She could be fucking with 5 other niggas, right? Let me out.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I'm okay with it. I'm saying I can't control that.
Facts.
All I can control is my contribution to the experience. So with me giving her flowers and wanting to make her day,
I'm say all that, man.
I'm letting it. For me, like, I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna talk about that too. But I feel like with me doing that, all I'm doing is giving her the experience of dealing with me.
Right.
How she experienced other people is out of my control. I tell her to her face, I will hope that a girl I'm dealing with would have enough respect for herself to carry herself a certain way. We wouldn't even be here if you ain't have this level of respect, because I'm good with discernment.
Right.
I ain't fucking with any type of chicks, right? But at the same time, I'm not about to sit here and put no restraints on somebody based on how I'm gonna feel off their actions.
Of course.
Because all right, let's switch the narrative, right? Say you got parents.
Yeah.
Say if your mom had a problem with you doing what you're doing right now.
Like just podcasting, like
being Jay Hill, you being yourself.
I mean, for me to be honest, I probably would. I would take in consideration why she feel like that.
But
like,
are you gonna stop?
Probably not. But again, it's not about. So podcasting is very broad, right? If she said, "I got a problem with you cursing on a podcast," then I probably would take in consideration. Like, all right, mom, I'm a grown man. You feel me? Like,
all right, you want to go a little bit more. However, we take that your mom don't like you cursing. Mom, you don't have to watch it. You don't like how a girl moving, you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, facts.
So basically, I say that to say, before I let myself get work, because I'm not trying to sound thorough, I'm not trying to sound cool, I'm not trying to sound mature. I've been through so much shit that I realized we hold women to a high-ass standard of not being human.
Yeah.
So niggas expect they women to not look at other niggas, not think niggas attractive, not think niggas funny.
We have unrealistic expectations.
Unrealistic.
I get all of that.
No, you do. We talked about it before.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I get all of that.
We also got to talk to the man who don't.
Right, but but not even for the man who don't get it, right? I'm just speaking for, let's say, just the center, the middle. I feel like everything you're saying sounds good until you're in a relationship, let's say 10 years, and you can't just walk away. You're not just walking away from 10 years, bro.
So when we talking about long distance, right? My brother said this shit. He said the really shit he put me on. He said, bro, I wouldn't even marry a chick if our foundation is built on sex. So like he said, like he can't deal with, because he understand that that's too common to happen. Like you can't eat cheese pizza every day for the rest of your life. Right. Now there's gonna be some monogamous person out there. Yes, you can. I don't want to talk to y'all. What I'm saying is, we just speaking from now. These are the statistical facts, but we just gonna speak from a societal perspective of the majority.
Okay.
Majority of people can't eat pizza every day.
Mm-hmm.
I know pizza and cheating is different for somebody, but it's not the same. I don't want to talk about that. Getting back to what I'm saying. The purpose is, I'm not even dealing with a chick if our connection don't supersede sex. Like if you get married, people go through separations. They go through little problems. They go have little affairs, and then they come back. I want our union to be stronger than that. So with that being said, it's like, of course I'm not walking away from a 10 relationship because she fucked somebody. What type of kid shit? What type of shit is we on?
But what you just said was you literally just said.
I was talking about, we didn't say 10 years. When you throw in the time frame, I'm talking about at the stage I'm at now. I got a lot of respect for myself.
Cool. Now and I think what happens is, I think men need to find their backbone. And I'm be honest.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, I watched Royal Mall, shout out to them, right? And they were saying, like,
what is it called?
Royal Mall podcast. Like
Royal Mall.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of men don't leave women when it comes to relationships. I don't think I can count on my hand how many men have left that woman. I feel like women will leave a man for some shit, whatever he did, but a man's he can't just dump his girl, like break up with his girl.
I feel like women going to disagree with that, because I feel like more times than not, if a man do stay, he gonna stay in a way that makes her leave.
Right. Okay, but that's fair.
He push her away.
I'm just saying.
But other ways he'll leave. Nah, because I feel like niggas is more likely to leave.
You think so?
Yeah.
Than women?
Yes. Because the difference is, like, once a man can see his life, well, this is human. Once a human can see their life without you, it's easier for them to leave, right?
Yeah, facts.
But I feel like with men, it's one of them things where it's like, because like it's a little bit like you said, you don't want to even envision your girl having sex with another nigga. If that happened, think of how challenging that would be for you to endure and deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? We're a little less forgiving in those aspects because ego, pride, different things like that. And we also are conscious of, because we always get into what's different, why it's different when they do it versus when we do it. But we are conscious of what makes our girls come to those decisions. Like, we understand that if you fuck 100 chicks, you will get dapped up. She don't even want to fuck 100 niggas in most cases. And if she do, 9 times out of 10, from a society standpoint, she ain't about to get dapped up for it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna hit you a little.
I mean, different. Nowadays, you know, in a world full of city girls and shit like that, she fuck around and get dapped up.
That shit fake. That's some fake shit. I swear, every time you can ask them, unless a girl is just a promiscuous, sexual, fantasizing.
We can't say that because nowadays, that's okay. Women should be able to do whatever they want to do.
I'm not saying it's not okay. So I'm not saying that's not okay, but I'm saying that, and at the end of the day, when we think about upbringing, not like, because we could talk about how fucked up the upbringing is, but it don't change the narrative that were created for women to think away up to this point. Most of them get taught about fairy tales and marriage. So somewhere in the back of their mind, that is there. The same way somewhere in the back of our mind, we get taught about protecting and providing. It's just about a part of our genetic makeup of how we was brought up, right? Facts. So yes, I feel like if a woman wants to have sex with 100 men, she can. Who can judge her?
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's different for a woman that wants to do it. And you see, I mean, I look at it like this: stand on it. If it's what you want to do, then do it. My thing be, don't try to do it because he'll do it, or because I'm doing it, or like because I'm doing it because I want to, not because I'm trying to get back at you.
Right.
But like tying it all the way back to because I feel like we went on a crazy tangent in terms of the whole jurisdiction. I mean the whole statement about leaving a chick, having standards, and men not being able to leave, or men staying and women leaving. I think that it take more for them to leave than it do for us. But at the same time, I feel like when a man leave, he ain't coming back.
Right. No.
You know.
So you think it takes more for a woman to leave than a man, or more for a man to leave than a woman?
On the surface. Because I feel like we love unconditionally.
Right.
Now,
so it takes more for a man to leave.
Yeah, but once we leave, we out.
Yeah, of course. So, right. So what I was saying basically.
Oh, did he just flip my words?
Nah.
Let me make sure that's my fault that I said. But go ahead, you can continue.
Because you said we love unconditionally.
Yeah, but.
Right. And I think because we love unconditionally, it would take more for us to leave than it would take for a woman.
But it's a little bit more cutthroat too, though. Because like I don't think niggas is like really staying, like not too many men. It take a lot for somebody to work, to get to my mindset of sex can be the end all be all.
Right.
Now, it depends how it happened. That's very important to understand for the nigga that's going to be, man, fuck that.
But not just sex. I'm saying leaving a relationship, period. So what I'm saying is,
okay,
I feel like I think it takes a whole lot for a man to leave, and it might not take as much for a woman to leave.
I agree with you.
Right. So I
feel like if I'm thinking what you're thinking, then I see why you say that.
So
and I agree.
In that instance, I feel like men need to be more self-loving as women are. Because I feel like a woman gonna hit you with the, nah, I gotta love myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women gonna hit you with the, nah, I gotta care for myself, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like more men gotta care for themselves more, because what happens is we deal with so much, and then it's like we are in a situation where, I don't know, a woman cheat on you when we been saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I wouldn't even be with a woman that's going to move like that because I would just leave.
Right.
But when it comes to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year relationships, it's harder to leave in those situations. But what happens is, a lot of times you see shit come before it comes. You just want to ignore it. What they say? You see the red signs and it's like you ignore it.
You be in denial.
It's like you're driving blind.
No, that's a fact. I want to piggyback off that because I want to break it down. So like, it's when you say the whole self-love thing, it's one of the things where it's like, yes, and like, I don't want to. No, fuck it. We're going to say what it is.
Yeah,
women are going to choose their happiness every time. Men don't. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I get it. That's why I wanted to let you say it. But it's like when you say it, it's like, nah, like literally the moment she realized she's not happy, she's plotting her exit.
Facts.
She might not leave you on the first day,
but she's
definitely already planning on it, setting her, whatever, her little bridge over to her new foundation, whatever the case may be. It's very rarely that it's abrupt. A lot of the times, a man will, like, he won't be happy, like, damn, I'm really not that happy with her.
But he's trying to make it work.
I'm going to make it work. Or, this is why a nigga start cheating. Not saying it's okay. But it'll be one of the things where it's like, damn, like, we got time and we dug in. She understand when we got this going on. This is my foundation. A nigga is comfortable. But I'm going to play over here. I'm not even going to touch this. I'm going to play over here because this is where my happiness is.
I'm going to have fun right here.
I'm happy over here. But
I feel good right here.
And I know a woman's like, why not just go be with her? Because it's not as simple. And I'm pretty sure through the development of this show, we'll break it down in more depth. But just to be on, let's talk surface level. On the surface level, yes, a woman going to choose her happiness every time. And most of the time, I watch a lot of men stay with women that they don't want to be with.
Right.
Whether they cheating or not, I just watch them. And they don't even know that this is a woman they don't want to be with. It's just reflecting their energy and their actions. Then they get with a woman they want. These niggas just buying flowers every day. These niggas just planning trips, and the chick like, I was waiting for 10 years.
Do none of that.
Why he ain't do nothing, nigga?
Because he ain't
like
be
with you. He didn't want you. He didn't want to be there no more.
I feel like what I will say is honestly, bro. I think in the book of The Way of the Superior Man, you feel me? They say men, we're problem solvers. So if we're in a situation where niggas are unhappy, we're trying to solve the problem of being unhappy by fixing the situation to make it happy. When again, we have these unrealistic expectations. There's nothing we can do to make somebody else happy. All we can do is make ourselves happy. And what we do is drive ourselves crazy and make ourselves miserable trying to make somebody else happy when they just not happy.
The fact. And then when they leave, a man wants to feel heartbroken, but it's like, bro, like, you should have known when you jumped in that ring and you ain't had nobody to spar against and you was shadow boxing that you the only one fighting for this.
Woo! Niggas is shadow boxing? Oh my God.
Nigga in there shadow boxing. He putting together his best combinations, but she over in the stands looking at somebody else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, you can't even be, that's one thing I give women credit for. It take them a while to leave. And you know what it be though? You know what I mean? I'm gonna direct my energy towards the camera for this. I feel like, and I'm talking to y'all like a brother, ladies, like, the reason that it take y'all a while to leave, because it take y'all a while to let go of your personal fantasy of what y'all want the relationship to be. So this is how a lot of times men can get over on a woman, because she's trying to get him to be the one man she want him to be. She has this whatever this image of whatever the relationship should be fixated in her mind, and she's chasing that. But the moment she realized that it ain't there,
it's a wrap.
She going. Niggas can see a couple months in, a baby in, damn, she really not the one for me, but I'ma rock out.
Right.
But he gonna try to find a solution to make himself happy somewhere else. Not cool. It's not okay. Yeah. I think that this is where we need to open up the dialogue, where men and women need to exchange methodology. Like, this is a method that works, that because it could eliminate a lot of unnecessary things, like, you know, men cheating. Now, we're not gonna sit here and say that same woman won't cheat when she realized that the picture is a little bit tainted from what she thought it was gonna be. But the fact of the matter is, if we were just to exchange our methods of how we deal with shit, you know what I mean? I feel like it could.
I feel like in my experience, bro, just with like real life situations, I feel like, man, I don't know. I think, to be honest, man, I'm too old to be like falling in fake love.
No, that's a fact.
And what I mean by that is, like, my woman, like, I love my woman for real, like, and I really wanna I wanna make it work in all aspects of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, because like I feel like love, to be honest, I feel like love ain't about loving you when it's convenient.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Love is about loving you when I don't even want to love you no more.
It gotta be unconditional.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by this shit. You feel me? So it's like, I'm willing to fight regardless through it all. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, we get in these, bro, we in a fucking Instagram era, bro. Instant gratification. We want everything right now. I want you to be who you want to be 10 years from now, right now.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Who you think it affect more, men or women?
Both, bro. I'm not even. This is not even one of them conversations.
Do you think it's in the same way or different ways? No, I'm just.
I think of course it's different way, because we made of different genetics.
All right, so if you could articulate how it might affect the man, because like I got a perspective on it, but I just kind of want to hear yours, and then I'll share mine, and how it could affect the woman, and then how it affects us both together. Because I feel like because it's different, it's why it's affecting both parties when they come together. Because you got your own reason why you want instant gratification, and a woman has her own.
How it affects me, to be honest, let's go with understanding.
Okay.
Let's go with I think that's something that everybody can relate to. I want you to understand me. But in year 4 of my relationship, do you understand that we're still getting to know each other?
No, that's a fact. So you're never not getting to know somebody.
Right. So how are you going to understand me when we're still getting to know who each other are? Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. It's like, yo, I need you to understand me right now. When, bro, it might take me another 2 years to understand exactly what the fuck you're saying, because the way you're saying is crazy, nigga. Like,
no, that's a fact.
Everybody else don't barely understand your ass. What makes you think I'm special? You feel me?
Right.
And I feel like that's one of the ways for me personally. I can't say if that's for all men.
Got you. I feel like with men, the instant gratification, it comes into play where a man thinks he's supposed to be successful now. So it's like, dog, let's go to
I'm
the
thinking about for somebody else, for the woman.
Okay, because that's still a good perspective, but I'm going to just tie it together. I feel like for the youngin that might be 18 to 24.
Hell yeah.
Bro, you don't even know yourself yet. I was your age. I understand. Trust me, you young, you ambitious, and you feel like it's endless opportunities for you to pursue. You in your ambitious years. Now, your ambitious year might supersede 24, of course, because mine did, yours did.
Yeah.
But I feel like your wisdom hasn't. So it's like one of them things where don't expect, and then it's like when you young, you don't have a 5-year plan because you think everything can happen in 6 months, 1 year, whatever. You think the instant gratification is,
pop.
I can be who I'm going to be at 30 at 21.
Yeah.
And you feel like if I worked harder, I can expedite the process. But in reality, you can't. You can't simulate this. This isn't a 2K season, bro. You got to play every game and you got to go through it because you're going to gain insight and experience. And I feel like for the women, they expecting the man to be who they supposed to be at younger ages now. So it's like now they might have these desires that would have normally came at 30 that's coming at 21. And now the young boys is now trying to fit into that image and it's fucking them up because they're not even seeing the men from a standpoint of like, yo, this little nigga 18, like, he gonna have good credit, a 5-bedroom crib, and you know what I'm saying, have family,
bro.
Nigga 18,
even on a smaller angle, I feel like, you know, a lot of these women looking for niggas that got 6 figures, and it's like men with make 6 figures in the country is probably a 1-digit percentage, and even if it is a double-digit percentage, is a low.
Bro.
Like
that's 6 figure shit, some social media shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like
reality, when you really sit down with a woman, bro, and you really dig into her mind, you ask her what make her happy, I'm guaranteeing you it won't take that much. I feel like the image of 6 figures,
yeah, of
the
course.
idea of 6 figures, the actual statement sounds good, but when you really talk to them, even the high quality women or whatever the new term is that's making 6-7 figures, most of the time they start trying to find men that's at their level. I want to deal with a man that's at my level, right? So they start to feel like, oh, if a man ain't making what I'm making, then he can't sustain my lifestyle, so he can't be a good. But they overlooking the quality because it's like they get with a man that's making more than that, and this nigga treating them like shit. He treating, so it's like now you still feel like you did before you was making that because you're dealing with a man that's making that, but he not even doing it to make you happy. It's just this is the level y'all feel like y'all meeting at. But when you feel like when you really tap into what they want, the things that make them happy, it's not even a monetary value. But when you think about how they deal with men, they not only got the stigma and the standard in which they put out to the world, but also the people around them. You dealing with that broke ass nigga. You dealing with a nigga that can't do this. You dealing with
it's the outside noise. I feel like a lot of times relationships are affected by the outside noise. They allow the outside noise to fuck them up.
The water on the outside of the ship can't sink the ship. Once it get in the ship, that's when the ship gonna sink.
Right.
So think about it. A boat could be surrounded by.
But once you internalize it, once you internalize the outside noise, that's when the water
starts coming in. Then you're on your way down.
And I feel like, you know, it's crazy because I hear a lot of my friends say, you know, I was doing a podcast with my girl for a minute and we still working on it. And I feel like a lot of my friends like, yo, they'll say like their girlfriends came to them like, why we can't do a podcast like Jake and his girl? And it's like, bro, do you understand what the fuck we're going through because of this podcast?
And
you gotta stop looking at other people's relationships and comparing it to yourself because you have no idea how that's tearing them apart or how it's building them up. You have no idea what the fuck they're going through.
I think people be wanting the concept of the relationships, not the actual structure. It's like they see that y'all are doing something together.
Right.
So when they say, why can't we do it? They're basically saying, why can't we come together for something?
Right.
But I think that it gets misconstrued in dialogue when people think, because people call people goals. And it's like they think that they want, I want the lifestyle that Hill and Sade got.
No idea.
But it's not that they want y'all lifestyle. They just y'all exemplify happiness and they want that happiness. So when somebody say they want it, they not saying they want y'all. They saying they want the happiness that y'all are displaying through this podcast of union together.
All I'm gonna say is, don't want nobody else happiness because this shit on TV could be anything. It's entertainment. You never. I'm not saying it's not a situation for us, but for anybody, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of times when you're looking at somebody else for something, you don't know if it's a facade or not. Because a lot of time, bro, like I just say don't look at it.
No,
look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? See how you can make yourself happy so you can make your partner happy.
No, that's a fact. And I think that even just knowing yourself, that's what it comes down to, like understanding who you are, because me knowing who I am, I don't even want what makes you happy. I want you to be happy and I want to be equally as happy for the level that I want you to be. But what makes you happy might not make me happy. And I'm happy with that.
But you know, a lot of times, bro, a lot of people don't even know themselves, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. A lot of times we don't even go get the proper help to even get to know, to dive deeper in ourselves.
Fact. Because people be afraid to see who themselves really are because they don't know if other people gonna fuck with them.
Yeah.
And that's why I fuck with you. And it's crazy because you know you was kicking it with us this weekend around all of my homies from the city. We were there. And everybody said the same thing. Yo, I fuck with that nigga Hill because he himself. Like you could tell, like no matter what. I'm talking about from my brother to G. These niggas just bring it up like, yo, I fuck with that nigga Hill. Like on separate, this wasn't one conversation where we all sat down and had I fuck with Hill conversation. It was a nigga just was randomly mentioning you like, yo, I fuck with that nigga. My brother told me you and Hill need to do a show. I said, little do you know.
Little do you know.
I said, little do you know. But yeah, nah, bro. I think it's because, and I'm the same way. It's like in any room you're gonna be you because you know you. This is why it's important that we encourage these people, tying it back because we're on another tangent to instant gratification. Instant gratification shields you from being who you are because you want to be who you're supposed to be and you're not even accepting who you are today. But you got to be who you are today to even appreciate who you becoming.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we don't know what we're going to name this shit, man. Great conversations, man.
Definitely great conversation.
Shit, we got some names.
I was thinking Blood Brothers. He was thinking not Blood Brothers on a spin on it because we not Blood Brothers or whatever the case may be. And that was some spin off, some shit that he wanted to talk about, but I didn't finish. So we'll probably tap into that on the next John. And then you were saying like cousins or some shit like that.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, yo, that's what we can do, bro. This shit is real intimate in the sense of like our audience, right? If you watch this all the way through, because we probably like almost an hour in, maybe an hour plus in. If you watch this all the way through, go on Netflix. Please, please, please watch Blood Brothers. Is a documentary about Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. Watch it, because we won't have a conversation, but we want y'all to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it too. I'm gonna finish it too.
So I think that's the dope thing about podcasts, bro. Because it's somebody that's really watching this, engaged with us, listen to us, and it's like, yo, we fuck with each other.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck with that. We're gonna talk about that next time, man. I don't really got too much else to say. Tell them where to follow you.
Yeah, definitely check me out on Instagram with WSC. At WOLFWSC. Go check out my book, Cheating is Not Cheating. That's probably something we're gonna have to revisit. I know we talked about it before. Or we could break it down and really try and
time. Yeah, because this is our shit.
It's our shit, so we can really take our time. So go check out Cheating is Not Cheating. And yeah, just stay tuned. You know, you could go and give him your handle here.
Mr. J Hill, that's MR_JAYHILL. And just make sure you tap in with me with all the content that I'm doing. Follow me on the gram. Yeah, that's it, man.
We gotta turn this shit up out here, bro. Yeah. Let's make a vow. We on camera, like we gotta get it. Listen, bro, because we gotta be able to look back at this. Our first episode for one. We nobody's out here. Let's be real.
Nah, facts.
We like,
and that's hard, bro.
Niggas don't know you. You ain't got no pool out here.
That's hard.
With you. You ain't got no pool out here. I got pool in the city. Let's turn this shit up.
Yeah.
Let's show the city why we came out here.
Nah, facts.
Because the city always gave us the respect that we deserved and believed in our potential.
And
we owe it to them to be who they know we could be.
And bro, it's crazy because that's so fortunate, man. So many people in their prospective cities that want the love from their city and don't get it.
But they never leave to even feel it.
Right.
How can you? It's hard to see your growth up close.
But nah, let's keep the love. I want to continue to keep giving you your flowers, right? Not taking nothing away from them. But I just want you to understand how much of a blessing it is because even when we were in our city, we got that love.
No, that's a big fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many people.
Love me.
Boosie even said you gotta move away to get the love, the flowers, but niggas got a lot of flowers in our city.
That's
while we was there.
See, but no. So I feel like where we at with it, say if you go out to the Olympics and you representing America.
Oh, yeah.
So you bring that medal home.
Yeah.
That's what we doing.
Yeah.
We ain't leave to get the love. We
already had the love.
So they could cheer us on.
Exactly.
Like we represent. Like that. I grew up with that nigga. Like
Facts.
niggas in my city could say, I grew up with Nas.
Facts.
I grew up with Wolf. I really know him.
Yeah.
I seen him go through this. I grew up with him. I seen him go through this. So when we get there, they can feel like they got there with us and they can still call us.
I'm excited to see where it's going to go.
Let's take it there.
It's going
to go where we take it.
Hey, man, we don't got nothing else to say. It's a rap. We don't have no name, so we can't even end on that, but it is what it is.
I am saying the wolf has spoken. We out.